Hey guys, it's me, Tillman, team rider for Psycho Riders, and today I'm going to be starting the tutorial videos for how to scooter, what to buy, where to buy your scooter, and what to think about when you're choosing your scooter. So first off, I think we're going to go off with the bars. I could give you a lowdown on the grips here. I'll just do that real quick. I recommend the ODIs, softest grips, stay intact. These things have lasted through some rough spills, so yeah, I recommend these. But if you have a different preferred taste, go ahead and pick that. So let's get right into the bars. So we're going to start off with bar height, and then we can go into bar width. So first off, you want to go with your bar height. If you have like a razor scooter, I recommend you standing up on the scooter like this. Have someone maybe hold the scooter or something. Put your hands like where your waist is and see where that is. Measure up from the clamp, and that's how you'll know how much you need in your bar height. So if you want to pick out your bars, pick that. And then for your bar, here actually, before we go into bar width, if you find bars you like but they're too small or you can't find any bars for your height, they make clamps, which is this piece right here, which are extenders. These are called STSs, or they have regular ones. And I chose an STS, and I recommend the 5-star one. This thing has done good to me. I've taken some hard slams, things not broken anything, and it's also an 1.5 inch extender, which is a great deal. So I would go with that. Very great choice. Okay, so back on the bar width. So the bar width here, what you want to do is, when you have it at your waist, you're gonna put out your hands. If you feel like your hands are perfectly like right here, or with the razor bars, if you feel your hands feel nice there, go with shorter bars. But if you feel like the bars need to be longer to do more tricks, then you're gonna go with wider bars. But that's all up to your preferences. If you want short bars, go ahead and pick that. But these are just some tips for people that don't know what they're doing. Okay, so next we're going to go on to the deck here. What I recommend for the deck is going off of your foot size, kind of. If you have, they make different sizes. This is a 4.5. They also, well, I used to ride with a 4.25. That fit me well, but I like the 4.5 because it's wider and my feet are bigger than the average foot, I guess you could say, for my age. And I recommend this Urban Art 2 deck, I think it is. It's a very nice high quality aluminum. It does great for grinding. I have not had any problems with that, except for the problem of there's like a little dent when I got it, but I was able to work with that. Didn't bother me. So yeah, if you're gonna go with that, let's move on to the headset here. On here I have my downside integrated headset. I kind of went with it because I was building a whole complete and wanted to go with something cheaper than normal. So, but I mean, if you're going with a whole complete, don't go with something cheap on the headset because these things wear out quickly. If you're building up from something you have, I recommend going with a bike headset maybe. But if you don't want to take the chances with the bike headset, go with a District, because District makes one of the top headsets in my opinions. Next we're going to go on to the fork here. So I have an AO, recommend theirs. They have great parts for forks, bars, decks, wheels. I just went with this one because I wanted to match with the other colors on my thing here, but also I found it to be one of the best, and I've ridden with some other riders that agree with the AO forks are some of the best forks out there. So I can't agree more with that. Next, let's move on to the wheels. As you can see, I have two different kind of wheels on here. I have a full core wheel and a hollow core, or a spoked wheel. And I prefer spoked wheels, but I went with solid core wheels because they were on sale and I was trying to stay within a budget. But I do not recommend core wheels. If that's your preference, you don't have to take my word for it, but I recommend the spoked because I think they're more sturdy and hold it in more and can, I don't know, it just gives more like speed. But I recommend going with these wheels. And there's also two different sizes when you go with wheels. There's 110mm wheels, which is what this front wheel is, and then there's 100mm wheels, which is what my back wheel is. And whatever size you go with, you can make sure is workable with your fork and your brake. They have a couple of different wheel sizes. There is 100mm, 110mm, 125mm. You have to see if your fork and deck are compatible with those size wheels. My deck and fork are compatible with 125, so I could go up to that. But I just have two different sizes on here right now because the wheels, I had one extra wheel and one other wheel broke. That's why I would recommend, let me show you that wheel. I would recommend those the Lucky Charm wheels. Not the best choice in wheels. I don't know where that wheel went, but the wheel started dehubbing within a couple of months. So if you're gonna go with wheels, I recommend Protos, which is what's on the front here. Runs good and fine. And lastly, I'm gonna talk about bearings. I have some really high quality bearings in here that if you try to get these will cost you over $100 right now, but I got them for $20 when they were actually in stores. They were like a limited edition thing. They're the Nigel Houston Gold Editions, I think. They run really smooth, and those things sent me flying down some hills I tried bombing. I mean, it kind of becomes scary with like the quality on these wheels, with those bearings, because I see why now they're on line for that much money. I thought I was getting a bad deal when I got them for $20, but now seeing how much they're going for, I agree I got a really great deal. And with grip tape, I have Grip, which is my preferred company. It's great quality grip tape. It's one of the trusted brands I know and have heard a bunch of great reviews on. And I mean, most of their riders are street riders, so I mean, if you're starting to get into street riding, I recommend sending in some sponsor tapes to Grip. So there's that. And that's all you need to know for your thing. Subscribe to us on YouTube if you already haven't. Drop a like on this video. We have t-shirts coming out soon, and also follow our social media, which will be in the box below. And that's it. We'll see you guys next time.